Alright, what is up, Clemson Nation, guys? It is the eve of National Signing Day. Everybody's excited about it. Christmas in February for most schools, for the bigger schools who will be getting commits tomorrow. I just want to come in here and talk a little bit about the prospects we're looking at and, see what Clemson fans and all of y'all's thoughts are and the chances of Clemson landing these guys. And I know nobody knows where some of these guys are going. They've kept to themselves. They haven't given any hints. And it's going to be a surprising day. I hope it's like 2011 where a lot of the surprises went Clemson's way. Solid class so far for Clemson. A great class. A lot of people who are coming in here. A lot of players who are committed to winning and are very excited. And just the way they're talking is so much more confident. They're not just talking about winning the ACC anymore. That goal. They're looking past just that goal. That's what everybody said before 2011. We're going there to win the ACC. Now it's just they want to win more than just that. So that's good. Great. I think 13 of our 18 commits are 4 stars, according to ESPN, 9 according to Rivals. And let's get into this. Obviously, Carl Lawson, who was a Clemson target, had Clemson in the top 3. He reconfirmed his commitment to Auburn, and there's a 99% chance that he's sticking with that, and there won't be any surprises. Then we go to Mackenzie Alexander, who's been the most quiet. And, the chances that Clemson gets him, nobody really knows. I mean, I'll give it about a 40% because he's down to 3 schools, I think. We're in there with Auburn and Alabama, something like that. Alexander, he's the number 5 player in the country, something like that. He would be a huge pickup for our secondary, which was obviously weak the last 2 years. Just a huge pickup. He would be, like I said, I'm going to give him a 40% chance of coming to Clemson. I would be extremely, extremely excited if we get Alexander. This kid is very good, very quick, quick hands. Looking at 2 cornerbacks tomorrow. That is one of them, obviously. Then we go to Montravius Adams. He is down to Clemson, Auburn, and Georgia, and I think Alabama's in there too. This kid, I was feeling a lot better about him. He's been talking a lot about the SEC lately. I'll have to give a 30% chance we land him. I'm trying to be optimistic, but it sounds like, just from what I've been hearing, like I said, I hope we're surprised. Sounds like he might be leaning towards Georgia from what we're hearing. Hopefully not. Hopefully we can get this kid, defensive tackle, another guy we really need. I've watched all these guys film. I'm impressed by all of them. So I'll say 30% for him. Then we go to Tyrone Crowder, who Georgia backed off of his recruitment. He's a 4-star. He would be a huge pickup for us on the offensive line, and he is I'm going to say Clemson has a 80% chance of landing this kid. We will probably get him. He will be a huge pickup. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Let's go on Adrian Baker, 4-star corner. He is being recruited by 2 schools right now. He's already made his decision. Unlike some of the other guys, I'm sure most of them have already made him up. Some of them might not even make it up till tonight. He's made a decision, and he will obviously be announcing between Clemson and Oklahoma tomorrow. From what I've heard, it sounds like he picked Clemson. We will not know until tomorrow. He might be trying to surprise people. He's not told anybody. So Adrian Baker, he'd be another good pickup for the defense. I'm so happy that we went out there and recruited hard on the defensive side of the ball this year. So many great defensive players that are thirsty to come in here and start knocking people's heads off. And that's what I'm looking forward to, because as y'all know, the defense has been weak the last 2 years. That's not something we're used to here at Clemson. We're not used to having defensive that give up points like they have lately. But then again, we're not used to having offenses that put up numbers like ours have lately. So, we're hoping to get the best of both with these recruits coming in. We'll also have next year in 2014. Looks like we'll have another great class. Already picking up some commitments and people who are very interested in Clemson. So, guys, we will see. I will check back up tomorrow and see what happened. Announcements start at 7:30. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with all these other schools. See if Clemson can finish in the top 10 for the 3rd straight year. And hoping we get some of those surprises.